The Bengals avoid an epic collapse in frigid Foxboro. Mike Petraglia inside Gillette Stadium. The Bengals survive the New England Patriots 22-18, their seventh straight win. They're now 11-4 on the season. They remain a game ahead of the Baltimore Ravens, who are 10-5 after their win at home over the Atlanta Falcons, simultaneous to this thriller at Gillette Stadium that the Bengals managed to win. It looked like a cakewalk for the first half. The Bengals up 22-0 against Bill Belichick's New England Patriots. Joe Burrow could do little wrong. He had 3 touchdown passes, 2 of which went to Trenton Irwin in that first half, the other to T. Higgins. The Bengals scored on the first 3 possessions, including twice for touchdowns on the first 2 times that they had the ball. It looked like, for all the world, the Bengals were going to roll over the hapless offense that is the New England Patriots and Mac Jones. Chants for Bailey Zappi were heard throughout Gillette Stadium. A lot of Gillette Stadium was filing out at halftime when the Bengals were in complete control, 22-0. Bengals score on a touchdown from Joe Burrow to Trenton Irwin with 14 seconds left in the first half, and it really did look like the Bengals were in complete control. Then the Bengals force a punt by the Patriots to start the second half. Bengals get the ball back, and then they start trouble. They cannot finish drives. They wind up throwing an interception, a pick six. Joe Burrow picked off by Marcus Jones. Pass returned 69 yards, so 22-6 at that point. Nothing to panic about. But then as the game progressed, the Patriots built their momentum. Mac Jones engineered a touchdown drive, but the extra point and the 2-point conversion was no good. Big storyline in this game, the wind, the cold, and the inability of each team's place kickers to kick extra points. That turned out to be a huge part and factor in this game. Evan McPherson missed a couple of extra points. He also missed a short field goal, and that's leaving 5 points on the field. But what it came down to was the Bengals, like they needed against the Kansas City Chiefs, they needed the defense to step up and make a play. And lo and behold, Von Bell punches the ball free of Ramondre Stevenson with 59 seconds to go, and the Patriots about to go ahead with a touchdown score inside the Bengals' 10-yard line. Recovering it at the 8-yard line of Cincinnati was B.J. Hill. There was a personal foul. Ball moves out another 15 yards, and the Bengals managed to get this game in their possession and finally put it away 22-18. There was also a Hail Mary in this game on 3rd and 29 in the fourth quarter. It was Mac Jones throwing from midfield. Remember what happened last week in Las Vegas? The Patriots didn't want Mac Jones throwing a Hail Mary. Well, he throws a Hail Mary, and Scotty Washington, the former Bengals receiver, taps the ball to none other than Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers, you'll recall, was the one who threw the lateral last week, the ill-fated lateral that Chandler Jones intercepted and ran in for the walk-off game-ending touchdown for the Las Vegas Raiders in that 30-24 victory. It felt like a bizarre ending was in store until the Bengals, B.J. Hill and Von Bell put an end to it. After the game, Joe Burrow, about his 2 interceptions in this game, one that included that pick six by Marcus Jones, said, "I'm never going to feel bad about a victory, but we do have to learn how to put teams away when we're up 22-0. We just have to do a better job executing some of our plays, getting on the same page." There was also a completion to Jamar Chase in this game that set up a turnover. He fumbled the ball. The Patriots got the ball back, and they were able to go down and appeared to be going in for the game winning touchdown for New England until, again, Von Bell and B.J. Hill came to the rescue. Zach Taylor said, "Look, it's a great win. It's a team that always gives teams in this building a lot of trouble. That's the New England Patriots. When you allow a team to hang around like the Bengals allowed the Patriots to hang around, this is usually what happens." But the Bengals this time were able to survive it. After the game in the locker room, an emotional Ted Karras making his return here to New England after obviously winning a Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots, gave a moment of reflection to a late neighbor who passed away this week, Gene Witzker. He grew up with the Witzker family, and it was a very emotional moment. Said the Witzkers and Gene Witzker was with the Bengals on that final drive. Certainly the Bengals would attest to Teddy Karras's sentiments in that regard. Also, after the game, Von Bell said, this defense is going to do whatever it takes to make that play at the end of the game and save the game. Trey Hendrickson, who did play in this game, he also came up with some pressures. He said essentially the same thing. This team always finds a way to make a play. The defense makes a play when they absolutely, positively had to have it. And that's what the Bengals had to have with 1 minute to go in this game. They got it from Von Bell and B.J. Hill. The Bengals hang on for a 22-18 win over the New England Patriots. They're 11-4, still with hopes of winning the AFC North. They're in the driver's seat still there, and perhaps winning the number one seed in the AFC. We'll wait and see on that. Follow me on Twitter at Trags, Trags. Of course, clnsmedia.com, and check out all the post-game locker room reaction from a victorious Christmas Eve for the Cincinnati Bengals. Do so by clicking on the link below and subscribing to the Jungle Roar Podcast YouTube page. Want to hear all of your comments? Good, bad, and indifferent. Final again, the Bengals 22 and the Patriots 18. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody inside Gillette Stadium. Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.